So, since the Marshal still has some quests for us, let's take his next quest. The level 61 challenge entitled Seeking Answers. The look on Serpent Marshal Brookstone's face suggests he is grown tired of waiting. I imagine Lieutenant Molkoh has finished questioning the detainee by now. Go and see what, if anything, she's learned. Oh, you still can't get in there, Skyla? Ah. So let's go ahead and speak with Tahla. See what progress she's made. Oh, Corinne, I've just finished with questioning. Unfortunately, he can recall absolutely nothing of his past. The only thing he's certain of is that he escaped from Garlean captivity. I'm beginning to believe he really is one of the missing prisoners. But where does Bittermill fit into all this? I feel we've reached an impasse. It's not as if we can ask the Garleans what they were doing there. Or perhaps we can. The soldier who escaped us earlier must know something to have been prowling about around the area. He has to be taken into custody. Come, Corinne, we must speak with Serpent Marshal Brookstone about assembling a search party. No stone can be left unturned. Okay, Ichigo. Well, Scott, I hope you're right about that. I hope that the maintenance fixes that too. You wish to capture the soldier you encountered at Bittermill. Well, you should know I've already dispatched a reconnaissance team. After reading Lieutenant Molkoh's report, I thought it prudent he be apprehended immediately. However, therein lies the rub. We lack the manpower to sufficiently survey the area. In fact, I was just deliberating over who I should call back to make a sweep of Owen's stash. There's no need for that, sir. Corinne and I will go. I realize I'm not the ideal scout to assist in this, but we have to find them. And away she goes. Without even approval from her superior. So let us engage on a journey to the south. Yeah, we gotta cover the south again, and this time we're pretty much hugging the west edge of the map in order to find what we need. Also, I know it says that it's storming right now, but I see no rain. Like Blind Melon. Unfortunately, I don't know the song well enough to sing it for you guys. I will admit, though, when I first heard it the first time, No Rain by Blind Melon, I thought to myself, like, this has to be one of the most boring songs ever. And to be honest, I still feel that way. Okay, Tahla. On your guard, Corinne. I have a bad feeling about this place. Well, probably best I go in before you, right? I mean, we wouldn't want that little Mikote tail of yours to be cut off, would we? If that's what Imperials do to their Mikote prisoners. Yeah, looks like this guy's in bad shape. We found him, Corinne! We really found him! What are you... Ugh! These wounds... If he's not treated soon, he won't be telling anyone anything. He's not to bleed out or left unattended. Go and tell Serpent Marshal Brookstone we found him, and he needs medical assistance before he can be moved. So yeah, we gotta make the warp back to the castrum. Oh, you finished streaming, Skyla? Okay. So, back over to the Serpent Marshal. My men have searched high and low, yet there is no sign of this runaway soldier. Well, that's why we're here. Leave it to the ladies. You found him at Owen's stash. Say no more. Attention, this is Brookstone speaking. The subject has been found at Owen's stash. I repeat, the subject has been found at Owen's stash. He is severely wounded and in need of medical attention. Yeah, he's speaking by Link Pro, by the way. Excellent work. Perhaps now we can finally get to the bottom of all this Bittermill business. And with that, another 87,000 experience points. And so, next comes the last quest for now from the Serpent Marshal at level 61 entitled The Honest Truth. Serpent Marshal Brookstone is eager to know what became of the injured Garlean soldier. By all rights, my men should be back by now. Go and see if you can find Lieutenant Molkoh. I want to know what those Garlean dogs are up to. And by the way there, Eric Tamlin, you know that you didn't have to color your armor blue. You could just get the default armor like I have. And you'll get the same effect. But yeah, I guess we're both going in the same direction, aren't we? A brother and sister Azure Dragoon marching off. Oh, wait a minute. No, I can't do that because the lieutenant's over here. Oh, I faked him out. Ah, Corinne, I'm happy to report we managed to bring him back safely not a minute too soon. I plan to speak with him shortly after returning, but the healers won't permit anyone to see him until he's settled and the bleeding stopped. I imagine we won't have to wait very long. And so we have to actually stand here and wait for the soldier to be brought before us. Just gotta chill out for a while. So, as the ladies are talking it over, yeah, the soldier is brought before us. It seems he's finally fit to speak. I don't expect you to be grateful, but I'd like to remind you you likely wouldn't be standing here if we hadn't found you in that cave. Now start talking. What were you doing out there in Better Mill? We were looking for someone, an escapee from one of our facilities. He'd lost his memory and was otherwise mentally unstable, so we knew he couldn't have gone far. I believe the man you're speaking of is already in our custody. We found him seeking shelter in Bitter Mill. He claims you captured him, though he cannot recall where. So he returned to Bitter Mill after all. I guess the cat past came back to haunt him, even if he can't remember it. Listen, my superiors are not like to show you any leniency. If you tell me everything you know, I will do all within my power to see your life is spared. Do we have a deal? Miss, I may be dressed in their uniform, but you'd be mistaken to believe I owe the Garleans any allegiance. I would gladly tell you. Then go ahead and start spilling the beans. 20 years ago, a group of prisoners was relocated to Bittermill to assist in the Garleans' more unorthodox experiments. They wanted to create a new chemical weapon, one that would leave buildings untouched while killing any and everyone it came into contact with. Black Rose, I believe it was called. That's horrible! Their intention was to drive back Aeolian forces without wasting any of their own on the front lines. Of course, they wouldn't know if it really worked without willing volunteers, and what better place than a village long since abandoned by its people. Not a single prisoner survived, their test proving a resounding success. It was only a matter of time before Black Rose would be deployed. Or so they thought. To the surprise of many, the project was shot down before Black Rose could ever be used. The order came from the legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and interim leader of the Alamegan province, Gaius van Belsar. The Black Wolf would not allow the senseless murdering of Eorzea's people. He saw them as future subjects of the Empire to be ruled, not savages to be slaughtered. Everything was to be destroyed, but the man behind the project would not see his work wasted, and ran off with the last remaining samples of Black Rose. To think he actually had a heart. He was promptly apprehended, but he had already hidden away his work. They used every heinous tool at their disposal to make him talk, yet he would not, or rather, could not, tell them where he hid it. The doctor had already gone mad and couldn't remember a thing. I can only assume one of his experiments went wrong and ruined his mind in the process. Then that means the man we found earlier... Aye, that's him, Grillamay, former head of research for the 14th Imperial Legion. Yeah, who knows we were actually helping out a criminal. Tahla? I can't believe that incoherent mess of a man was a scientist and serves the Garleans. I think we've heard enough. Thank you for your cooperation. Yeah, take the lug away. What do you think, Corinne? A part of me wants to believe it isn't true, but I see no reason why you would lie to us. There has to be some way to substantiate his story. So what's on your mind? If the entirety of Bittermill was used for their experiments, it would be no easy feat to do away with the evidence of such a massive operation. No, there would have to be some lingering traces of their work, and if they couldn't dispose of it, the only option would be to bury it! Corinne, we have to go back to Bittermill! Let's do it. Brother, sister, it is an honor. Yeah, the dragons are out in full force tonight. Brothers and sisters alike, all fighting for the Alamegan resistance. It warms my heart and makes me proud. And to be honest, I always am motivated when I see our own in battle. For those who are willing to take up the lance as I have. Oh, you're still trying? Oh, good luck there, Skyla. Good luck. Remember, keep the civilians alive. Okay, Tahla. Alright, let's split up. There has to be something here, and I'm not leaving until we find it. Now we gotta search Bittermill for evidence. Thankfully, having done this before, I have a pretty good idea. I know where it is. It should be at this spot. And we will get confirmation in a moment. There's nothing buried here. Oh crap. They changed the position on me. So yeah, I guess it's not where I found it with Mathia during my test run. Because that is where I found it with Mathia in my test run, but yeah, I guess they changed the spot. I guess it's random no matter who you're doing it with. Maybe over here? Digging through the ground. No luck. So we've checked behind that house, we've checked behind this house. I guess we'll come up here to this house. And search around. Yeah, over here. Your digging reveals a small metal container, though you probably shouldn't touch it. Lieutenant Molkoh will want to know what you found. I agree. Let's go tell her. Yeah, there you are, Lieutenant. Don't worry, I found what you seek. You found something? I have, yes. A metal container? Could it be the missing sample of Black Rose? So he was telling the truth after all. There is no time to be sentimental nor hasty. Any mishaps in handling that container could prove disastrous. Let's report back to Serpent Marshal Brookstone. So, back to Castor Moyan. And we'll proceed to let the Marshal what we've uncovered. Lieutenant Molkoh reporting, sir. We discovered the identity of the man we thought to be one of the missing prisoners. He is Garleans, former chief of research for the 14th Imperial Legion, who oversaw the manufacturing of a chemical weapon known as Black Rose. After a thorough survey of Bittermill, we've discovered what we believe to be a sample of this weapon. We'd like to request assistance in retrieving it. Attention, this is Brookstone. A container we believe to contain a Garlean chemical weapon has been discovered at Bittermill. I need you to get out there and retrieve it immediately. As for the missing prisoners, they were used as test subjects for Black Rose. There were no survivors. Sir, I don't believe we should allow the risk of such a weapon falling into the wrong hands. I agree, Lieutenant. After the weapon has been safely moved to a secure location, rest assured we will see to its disposal. As for Garleans, his fate resides with the Council. Considering the weight of his crimes, his punishment will be quite severe. I almost pity the man, but memories or no, his crimes cannot be excused. Lieutenant Molkoh, Lieutenant Loren, well done today. I am sure you're both quite tired. Go and rest, you've earned it. I'm afraid we can't quite yet. Actually, I think I'll be heading back to Gridania to write a report. The events of Bittermill need to be recorded, that will prevent such atrocities from happening again. I wish I could accompany you a while longer, but I'm sure the great Griffin's bane is needed elsewhere. Thank you again for all of your help. I look forward to adding your feats of daring to our records someday. And with that, we get our last quest experience from the Marshal, along with 1,000 gil, plus choice of jewelry, which I'll take. And so, as far as the Marshal is concerned, that's that for him. Now, there's only one person left here at the Castrum that still needs our help, and it's our old friend Lucien, who we helped at level 60. So now she has a 61 quest for us. This one entitled, A Second Assessment. Lucien is in need of an extra pair of hands. Oh, you're the adventurer from before. Have you come for more work? Because I could certainly do with an extra hand or two. My analysis of the samples you brought me is coming along quite nicely, but there is one more area I would have you investigate. There's a cavern southeast of here, the Comet's Tail, so named for the glowing ore covering its walls and ceiling, as if the gods themselves captured starlight and placed it there. Despite its supposed beauty, however, I have heard reports that the area has been adversely affected by pollution. As before, I need you to procure 3 samples of the soil and 1 of the water so I can ascertain the truth of what has happened there. And so, away we go again. So it's a long way to get to the Comet's Tail. In fact, this particular spot is all the way down there. So yeah, we're covering a tremendous amount of distance in order to get this last quest completed. And wow, I don't know where that guy got that bird from, but that looks impressive. Yeah, I do not know where that guy got that bird from, but that was an impressive looking bird. It wasn't glowing at all, so I doubt it was from an extreme primal duel from Heaven's Ward. Wow, someone's getting pounded on. And that fight just started. But I'm gonna stay on focus here because I want to get to the end of this and call it a night. Because yeah, the maintenance is gonna be happening soon, so I have to make sure that I'm all done with this. And as fast as we can in order to get to where we need to be. Cross the river. And deal with some skimmers, these dragonflies. And we gotta make it down still. We still got quite a bit of distance to cover. Am I gonna run out of room? Yeah, I think so. Unless I can pop in from the left, but I don't think I can. Yeah, because it would have to be from right there. And I don't think the map is going to be nice to me in that regard. Oh no, there is an entrance! Okay, good. I was worried. Because yeah, when I came in here with Mathia, I had actually come from the opposite side. So I guess I lucked out. So there's our soil sample, or one of them. Also gotta get them from over here. And if we want a water sample, we're gonna have to fight off some goosefish. And go ahead and dig here. So now to fight off what is blocking our path to success. We might not need to attack the other goosefish unless it turns around, which, knowing my luck, and I do, is gonna be more than willing to cross my path. Yep, I was right. All we needed to do was for it to turn its shoulder. If a fish has a shoulder. Yeah, is that actually a body part that a fish has? Is a shoulder? And if they did have such a thing as a shoulder, where exactly would it be? Would it be right behind the gills or something? Alright, so let's warp back to Orient and get this challenge done. So, let's go ahead and give Lucine the samples from the comet tail that she wanted. Did you have trouble procuring the samples? Not at all, actually. Here you go. Yes, this is perfect. Perhaps someday soon we can restore the cave to what it once was. You see, the comet's tail was once a place of worship. Legend has it that as the great flood of the Sixth Umbral Calamity swept across Eorzea, Rolgar cast a great beacon into the sky to lead his people to safety. That beacon would one day fall to Earth, and its remains are what illuminate that cave. The Alamegans placed altars within, and would often visit to offer up prayers to Rolgar. Of course, that all changed when the Garleans came. No one is certain for what purpose the cave was closed off, but some say it was used as a crude research weapons facility. Whatever the truth may be, I will find it and restore what was taken from the Alamegans. When that day comes, I hope you'll go and pay the Comet's Tail a visit. Hope you're right there, Lucine. And so, another 87,000 experience points. And side quests here at Castor Morial are finished. As is tonight's stream. So, having had the opportunity now to cover quite a lot of content on one day. Because yeah, keep in mind, we already have been through one day, through 3 streams and 9 hours of content, where we've gone to Alamigo's territory now, which is where we're standing. We've gone to Rolgar's Reach, helped out the people there, only to see them pretty much slaughtered by Team Skull. And in addition to that, we've also gone to reach out to people in the mining settlement of Alagana. We helped a family to reconcile. And we also were able to reunite with some people who we've met before. And also as well, we came to help out a whole bunch of people in or around Castor Morial who are assisting the Grand Companies in various capacities. So, suffice it to say, we certainly got a lot done in 9 hours of streaming. And so I hope I will see you guys again here tomorrow when we continue on our journey. So, I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, let's say about 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And we will return to Limsa Lominsa for the first time, as we rejoin Alphanode and Alisaie and Lys as they continue on their journey, and we assist them by going off to explore the land that has Doma as its capital. Because now we're going into a completely brand new territory, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys when we get there. So, that's going to do it for Day 1 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Live. I'll see you all back here tomorrow afternoon, hopefully alongside Skyla as the two of us venture off to the Far East and Doma. So, until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.